So, Marius, at last I find you.
Tyrael, yes. Yes, now I recognize you. I should have known you'd travel in disguise. They're always watching.
I've been searching for you for a long time, Marius. I was rather beginning to think you didn't want to be found.
Oh, forgive me, Tyrael, please. It wasn't my fault.
Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault?
The Wanderer. Yes, it was the Wanderer. My days at the Rogue Citadel seem so long ago. I sought refuge from my memories in the company of other outcasts, high in the mountains past the Eastern Gate.
Do you want something?
Oh, I fought sleep for days at a time. For when I dreamt, the memories would return. Memories of the monastery and the evil which had claimed it. Dreams, memories. I couldn't tell the difference anymore. Had the evil from my dreams followed me at my heels? How had he found me here? How could this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword, be the burning terror which drove me to hide here? He seemed to have demons of his own that he struggled to contain. And he was losing. As I watched, I became convinced that I was truly mad. The terror, the destruction, the evil I witnessed. How else could I explain them? Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the Wanderer? Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. And from that moment, we traveled together east. Always into the east.
And welcome, folks. Welcome to another Let's Play. I'm the Necroscope, and welcome to Let's Play Diablo 2. Now, the first thing to point out about this game, the cutscenes are very, very difficult to record for one reason or another. So to that end, I'm going to have to try and edit in the cutscenes how I can. I don't know, because they're really, really difficult to record, but I shall try and have to edit them in before and after where they should go. This is Diablo 2, folks. The game doesn't particularly need much introduction. I've played the first Diablo quite a lot. This is actually the third time I've tried to record this. I've actually just tweaked the game slightly. I was going to be playing with the Median XL mod, which is kind of a total conversion for the game. It kind of makes it more difficult, adds extra quests, adds lots of other bits and bobs. Having played Median, I didn't really like it, if I'm honest. A lot of people do like the Median mod. But for a Necromancer, which is what I'm playing as, I know it sounds a bit silly, Necro the Necromancer, I don't know, folks, it's kind of an interesting one, that. Yeah, the medium mod was good, but I just didn't really... I don't know, folks, I wasn't really digging it, you know, if I'm honest. I wasn't digging it, which was annoying, because I'd really played through quite a lot on the Median XL mod. I am playing, however, with a launcher that allows me to play the game in 720 or 1080p. I'm playing in 720. So obviously Diablo 2, folks. I'm starting again for like the third time, as I say, but this time I've actually fixed some sound problems I had as well. So in true Necro fashion, third time lucky.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Well, some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside.
Uh-oh.
Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lut Gholein before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
I'm sure she will. Thank you very much for that, Warif. And to set the scene, folks, we've got literally nothing at the moment. We have a wand, which gives us +1 to raise skeleton, meaning we can actually raise a skeleton. I'm playing as a Necromancer, as I say. Now, Necromancers, even, are kind of an interesting class. They can sort of focus on being a summoner. They can focus on being a caster in some ways, but won't ever be as powerful as a sorceress. Curses are really useful. Now, I'm going for a kind of combination guy. I think I've played through the whole first act, so I'm pretty confident that I know Necromancer at least more than, you know, a total noob at the game. I've done a lot of research into the best kind of builds, but I always tend to go for kind of a hybrid, because I like to be able to multitask. So I've found some things out about the full summoner build, which is basically focus everything on your summoning. It's good, but the problem you'll get is that sometimes the summons just won't work. You'll need other spells to kind of help you out along the way. So to that end, folks, I'm kind of excited this time, because I actually know what I'm doing. So we're at the rogue encampment, folks, and to set the scene as well, what happened in the first game was Diablo, or Diablo, depending on how you want to pronounce it, was defeated by, I believe, a barbarian class, if you follow the lore. He was defeated, and as time went on, I believe he was then... I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he was then possessed by Diablo, and he is actually the Dark Wanderer. So all the evil of the world is within Diablo. The other part of that storyline is, in this particular world, there are angels and demons, and the demons have something called the Prime Evils. There's 3 Prime Evils, which I think is Baal, or Baal, it's pronounced in this game, Mephisto, and Diablo. Now, there's also lesser evils, who are kind of like their lieutenants, but there's also really powerful angels as well. By the way, we're in the rogue encampment, so let's go talk to Akara.
I am Akara,
Hi.
High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye.
Nice to meet you, sir.
I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it, but she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time.
Well, thank you very much, Akara.
There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
I'm sure we can do that for you, Akara. Now, the other kind of interesting thing to point out is that my name, the Necroscope, is from a series of books. Now, in those books, there's necromancers as well. Now, interestingly enough, necromancers and necroscopes are kind of sworn enemies. I'm not kidding you there. I just realised, has the village changed shape since I was last here? What the heck? Oh, the entrance... Is the entrance going to be on... Oh, the entrance is here today. It must be randomised, that, folks. I don't know what causes that to be different, but sometimes the entrance is like on the... on the western side. But yeah, I'm Necro, the Necromancer. So I'm kind of going against all the books teach that necroscopes fight necromancers, but long story. Now what I'm doing is I'm doing a console command and putting players 8. What that means, folks, is we've tricked the game into thinking that we are playing with 8 people, as you can play. You can play with 4, but each person can have like a mercenary with them. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I want to make the game difficult.
All who oppose me, beware.
Exactly. Well said, Necro. Well said, me. Yes, folks, I mean, the game I've found is pretty darn easy, apart from a few encounters, so that's why I'm putting the difficulty up as high as it can go, really. Just going to hotkey that. Raise skeleton goes on F5. Now let's try and kill some shizzle. Of course, we can't find anything now. Oh. And then we're gonna... We've just risen a skeleton from the corpse of a quill rat. How that works, I'm not really 100%. Look at these cowardly fallens. Lowest level enemies you can get, these. Now, my skeleton, as you can see, is pretty much able to solo things on his own. Apart from when he just died. Did he just die, actually? Okay, did he just die? Did I not see that or something? Right, new skill, okay. Now, straight away, folks, what I always think you need to be doing really in this game is you need to be getting a few summons to start off with. So we're going to go for basics and try and get 3 core skeletons. So at the moment we can summon 2. So there we go. They're going to go kill Shizzle. If that skeleton wasn't stupid. Now, I will help my guys out. A lot of the time I actually don't help them. And all this first part of the game really is, folks, is about making or getting some basic supplies and that. Right, we're going up for strength first. The reason I'm going for strength is that you will need about 50 strength and 50 dexterity. Just so you can wear some of the best armor and get some of the best weapons. Now, admittedly, the main thing about a necromancer is we're not a melee class by any means, but you still need to have a fairly decent melee range or a decent melee weapon. Come on, you dirty fallens. Nice. No level up. Okay, so another new skill. Again, I'm going to put it into raised skeleton because now we can have 3 skeletons now. And now I can actually help on those zombies more than anything else because my wand does 50% damage to zombies. See, look at my skeletons go. Stamina shrine, not that useful really. So I like to do in any area, folks. I like to sort of clear out. I like to explore the whole area first. I mean, some people like blitz through the whole bit, but I very rarely do. Now we'll get that shrine. Found a dead rogue that was carrying a bit of gold and some bolts. I'll take the bolts anyway, just to sell. As you can see, our little skeletons now are roaming the countryside with us. And I think in this game, the Necromancer, he actually isn't an evil character. It's not even an evil class. It's just that he's considered kind of evil. Because of what he can do, that he can raise the dead and stuff. But he uses it for good. Ooh, whoa, a magic ring this early in the game. Really? Plus, ooh, quite a nice ring that to find off the get-go. It's not amazing, but it's better than a kick in the face. Oh, hidden stash, what's in there? We're just picking up everything we can, because we need to make the most of it. And my skeletons are getting themselves destroyed fairly quickly if they get ganked at the moment. But that is because... Ooh, wow! Holy crud, a large charm! That was lucky as well. Should I identify that? Ooh, that was a lovely find off the bat as well. +6 to life charm. Very nice. That was a really, really good find. Now come on guys, come kill this zombie because we can kill him pretty quick. Just pick up everything you can for the moment, because you need it, you need to be able to sell it, you need to start getting some magic items, blah de blah. Let's go up here, I haven't really explored. Aha, there's gold there. And the annoying thing is, folks, sometimes, depending on how the corpse falls, you can't actually loot it because the corpse will still be on top of whatever item it dropped. That's one of my pet peeves in this game. Really frustrating. Okay, that area seems clear. There's a lock chest there, but we ain't got a key. We can buy a key from town. I'm just picking up absolutely everything. Looking for any particular rocks that might be loose. So a lot of the time rocks have some kind of hidden things underneath them. Oh, hello, zombie. Oh, more enemies to kill. Oh, a large boulder. There you go.
I am overburdened.
You are overburdened. Oh, wow. We got a cracked sash, folks. Defense of 1, durability 1 out of 3. Nice.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. Oh, nice. Leveled up as well. Okay. Okay, let's start thinking about how we're going to do this. I think, folks, I've learnt from my previous mistakes. I've learnt that amplify damage is an insanely powerful skill. It really, really is. So I really think I want to go for amplify damage on my next one. In this particular part, I'm actually going to keep with... I'm going to go with raised skeleton. Now the reason being, I know we've got technically 4 points in that now. We have got 4 points, but we can only summon 3. You can summon more than 3, but you can't do that until I think you get to about level 9 in it, or something like that. So the reason I'm going for that is that I'd rather make sure I can summon a core number of skeletons, which is useful. And it will also mean that I then can drop this wand if I find a better melee item, because you can see that has +1 to raise skeleton. Now that is good, don't get me wrong, but now it means we're not sort of bound to that. We can, you know, we can get something else and we can still summon 3. God, lots of dead rogues we're finding today.
I am overburdened.
Another ring! Funky hell, that's been lucky, man. Now, it'll eventually come to the point where I don't actually need to help out my minions very often. But in these early days, we shall help. Oh, is that a crude cap I saw there? Yes, it is.
I can't carry
Oh, magic leather armour! Bloody hell, I'm doing really well here today. Right, we'll drop that one then. That can go there, that can go there, that can go there. Where was that? There's that leather armour. It's a damn good find. And look at that, folks. Low quality leather gloves, a crude cap, all this jazz. Just to save time, I'm going to portal back to the encampment. And unfortunately, we can't actually identify things yet
Order welcomes you.
without buying scrolls. I ain't got enough money. Okay. So we'll buy 2 scrolls of identify. That didn't sell for much, but no matter. Very nice find, that. Leather armour of the jackal. That's a really good start. +5 to life. That's a good find. Tangerine ring. A lightning resist +5%. Not amazing, that. I'll be honest with you. Now, that is a good charm, that. But the thing is, we can't use it till we're level 9 anyway. Now, I'll very rarely be using mana pots. I wouldn't ever use that. I'll keep some emergency ones with me. I'll keep on the lightning resist just in case. You never know what we might come up against. But for the time being, what level am I? Yeah, we're only level 4, folks. I'm going to dump that large charm, just temporarily, into my storage box. And then, where's the... Oh, there's the town portal thing. You can see it's pitch black, folks. We can barely see anything. That's because in this game there is like a timer, so it is day and night and things. Ooh, lots of enemies here. Right. Come on, kill things, my beautifuls. I'll help you out. A little. I'd imagine this load of enemies will probably give me a level up, hopefully. Poor little dirty demon fallens. Hey, scroll town portals, always good. See, even if we'd like picking up really rubbish items, you really need to do it just to get that, you know, starting money, really. Yeah, I'm gonna level up pretty darn quick, I think, here. Oh, Flavy, right, she was helping.
Turn back. I can tell that you need more experience to fight safely in the next wilderness.
Yeah, now, that's obviously leading on to, I think, the cold plains it could be. Aha, and hold on a minute, folks. We've detected the cave already. Now, that's the cave we've got to go clear out. That's like the first quest area. Before we go in there, I like to clear out the above ground bit. Hey, we got a cap there. Not a low quality cap, so hey, it's all good. Come on, kill them all. You might be thinking this seems really easy, and to be honest it is, because we're in the first area. But trust me, on this difficulty that I've put it on, it ramps really nicely. You get some very challenging encounters later on. Bunkety bunk. Oh, javelin. Okay, so that's a nice find, but I want to keep using what I've got at the moment. Yeah, man, zombie. Take a beating like you should. Okay, there's Flavy again, so you don't want to go any further. Always check the stones, they keep saying, folks.